All right, guys. Today we're talking about the AD-20.5 Demko. This one in particular, the 20 CV Slicer blade shape. Definitely not a slicey grind. I've seen some videos where some people did measure theirs, and this one seems to be a decent bit thinner than a couple of those I've seen measured. This one's about your average Spyderco, like 22 thousandths behind the edge or so at 15 degrees per side. And just as a comparison, they are all over the place. I've had quite a few of these in previously for hardness testing and other things. Same blade shape, different steel here. This one is almost 30 thousandths behind the edge at 15 degrees per side, where this one is 22, 23 thousandths behind the edge at the same 15 degrees per side. Just OS 10 versus K110. Only difference between those there. So we know the grinds are quite a bit different. Seems to vary knife to knife, but I did do edge retention testing on this. Used and sharpened this plenty. You can see right in here where I did test it. And I tested this because I wanted to see how it did. I didn't lose track of count. I just didn't test this one until the 5th and 6th edge. Not for any particular reason. I was just using it, seeing how much I like this blade shape over the drop point blade shape. And I do like this blade shape better, just because it reminds me a whole lot more of a Mannix, which I carry probably more than anything usually. So how did this do? 15 degrees per side, sharpened the same way on the KME as every other test, stropped the same way, DMT diapaste, 5 passes per side, 3 different grits, same strop I've been using still since I started the channel. The best test out of these two, this 20 CV did 131 feet fine edge, 147 feet working edge, for a total of 278 feet. And I have not, just like the other previous videos, I have not had time to take any of these apart yet and hardness test them. When I do, it'll be like the others, a 5 test average of what the hardness is. But I'm going to guess right here on the video that this is somewhere around the high 60 to low 61 range, just from the different amount of 20 CV and M390 that I've tested. That was in that range. That's going to be my guess on that. Could be wrong. Otherwise, I've been enjoying this. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Be nice if the clip was coated instead of painted, so it didn't wear off so fast like the Secchi Spydercos do. Other than that, I thought the thinness on the G10 was going to bother me. It absolutely didn't. I do like the Flytanium G10 scales that make the handle a little bit thicker. However, I use these for 2 totally different things. I just use this one to carry with me as an EDC, and I use this one pretty much as a beater knife. And I'll do a video later talking about some of the different knives I use that for, what I use them for. Otherwise, good knife. It was a great deal on sale for $119 when I picked it up. This version, I believe, has been sold out for a little while now. I did see recently the Ultim version was back up at, I believe, maybe $129. Still a decent deal. I've seen a couple of these hardness tested, and they were somewhere around the 61 mark, high 60, low 61. That's why I'm taking a stab that this is what it is, plus the previous testing. If you have one of these, like it, don't like it, you don't like this blade shape, you prefer the drop point. I personally don't like that shark's foot they have. I've had a couple in on loan, had It's just not for me. I may try one again in the future just to see, but not really my thing. Let me know what you think of yours down below. You have any other comments? I'd love to hear them. As always, I appreciate your time, and thanks for watching.